Over the past few days, I've tested 300 free sound libraries and picked the 35 best ones. But why did I do this? I wanted to find out if someone starting out today can achieve a great sound without spending a dime. So I set this challenge. Find at least one great sounding instrument in every major category, so that by the end of this video you could have a complete free great sounding sample library. Alright, let's do this. We have the piano, Steinway from ADO. It sounds amazing, and I mean, it's free. 4 EP from Samplescience. Oh wow. Next up, we will take a look at a bass from Multimedia. It's called the Modo. This is amazing. This blew my mind. You get this sound for free. I mean, we even have play styles. But there's so much to do. Oh, we can actually adjust stuff. You have your bass. Next up, we will look into drums. The Modo drum. I like the sound and everything, but the only thing that I didn't like too much, and I couldn't find it when I was first looking into this instrument, is the room sound. Maybe I'm too stupid. Sometimes libraries record in a very wet environment. I think it's great because they record the sound of the room, but it gives you a little bit less flexibility. If this was too much of a room sound, I found something different. Nami Audio Workshop Drums. And sorry, but this is like something not a lot of people talk about. The playability of sounds and the playability of libraries. Somehow this developer, Nami Audio, they achieve a much better playability. Okay, so this was band and acoustics. Please don't hate me, I didn't find a guitar. Just let me know if you have any cool tips for free guitar plugins, share them in the comments, and hopefully we will find something together. So next up we come to a very big category. It's the electronic category. First we start with Odin 2. This is what you get. Okay, let's add the second oscillator, fine tune it a little bit up, a little bit down. We have a third oscillator even. Here we have some delay. We have a reverb. We even have like a little arpeggiator. Oh wow. Take a look at the preset library. This is a special one. The Yoda Mini is a synthesizer that just gives you a ton of great sounding synthesizer and you don't have to learn anything, you just play. Whether you want this approach or not, this depends on you. This reminds me of something. I'm not allowed to play it, but you know what I mean. Do you? trap drum kit. We get a... You're about to hate me because this is probably hip hop. I don't know trap. Not possible. For the next couple of instruments, you actually have to pay $1. We are talking about the Samplescience plugins. This is a 606 original. I don't know what they played on a 606 back then. We have the 80s Drum Star. The analog waveforms. This is more like a sample library rather than like the Odin before. With the Odin you can do a lot of stuff, but with this one actually you have like samples that are pre-recorded, which is great because it's just like a much more simple approach. Okay, Oberon. So the last Samplescience Ultra Basic. This one over here. So the last one in this category is the Zebra LED. Especially when you're starting out, it allows you to very quickly get a lot of great sounds. You have a lot of presets also coming with this. Pads, you have leads. Now let's move on to something that blew my mind, especially because I studied film composing, so this is my home. I will open up something. It's the free Orchestra by Project Sam. You get 16 different sounds. This sounds amazing. Honestly, I spent money on sound libraries that don't sound this good. I mean, there's so much more great stuff. I don't think we can go... The Free Orchestra 2. Copyright. You can do a lot of fun stuff with this. This sounds fun, doesn't it? Concert harp. We need a Dorian mode. This actually is super helpful if you're in your mix. Yeah, they really did a good job. I can imagine this working in a big orchestra. Oh wow. Next up, we come to something that I've found a while ago. It's the G-Tone church sampling project, and you get everything with it. You get bass drum, bongos, brass plates, cymbals, and it's recorded in a church, which means there's a lot of reverb, but it's also in a very good quality. This is not allowed to be free. Cymbal swells are always hard to get. This might not be a design plugin, but this is just like a beautiful sounding plugin. The next one actually comes from a sample developer I very much like, Stressov Sampling. They have like the Aflatos, which I very much like. They have something that is called Aflatos Minimalist. It's just like one patch from the Aflatos package. You even get the recordings of the different microphones, like you get the closed one, you get the Deca tree, you get the whole microphone. Thunder Taiko. I mean, Stressov does amazing stuff. If you need some war drums for a trailer or anything. Now the final one from the orchestra is something I didn't really know where to put it in. That's why I put it into the orchestra, because it's like kind of classic. The Leeds Town Hall organ. It's free and I don't know why. Now you would think like, okay, it doesn't sound this good. Wait, preset 2. Now preset 3. There you go. Ready? Preset 4. Preset 5. This sounds like insane for a free organ. Now we come to something, a category I wasn't really sure how to call it because I only have 2 instruments in it, the unique sounds. The first one is from Samplescience again. It's called the Piano Tone 600. I don't know what is behind it. Maybe someone knows, was this like a piano of some sort? And the next one is from Decent Samples. This one is the Casio PT10. So now we come to the final category of today, and this is the creative sound. Why is it my favorite category? I always try to record stuff in real. So for example, if I need a guitar, I try to record it real. Even if you have a cheap guitar, even if you can't really play guitar, wherever we can bring something in that is human, that is natural, that has its flaws, it makes it so much more unique. This is why I really love this category, because this category has a lot of stuff that is somewhat recorded, but is not the typical instrument, but the instrument in a new way, thought differently. So we start with 80 Freebies Polyphone. Next up, bunker. Bunker strings have been strings I have been using for many years now. So this is like a very minimalized version of what I am usually using. It's the Scary Viola Pits. Now, one of my most favorite sample manufacturer, maybe of all time, a very small brand, Westwood. I just today found out that they have something called the Roots. They do have 3 instruments. They have the drifting winds. So first you think like it's a instrument, but then once you add this flare, you add the grid, you add shimmer, it's such a beautiful pad. Like imagine this being a pad for something and then laying it maybe for the piano. Untold strings. Like this is always a good sign if something drags me into and I just want to keep playing. Next up is Sound Paint. I found 2 that I really like. Ascent Guitar Sound Labs. I love it when they just hit the instrument and make a percussion sound out of it. Okay, this one. Custom Free Home. Oh, wow. So if you talk about free instruments, we cannot forget Native Instruments. They have a lot of free plugins. I picked one that I very much like, the Jacob Collier Audience Choir. You have the vowels. He always does like these very spacey chords like sharp 11, major 9, diminished something. I like this percussion area over here. This next one brings a completely new approach. We're talking about a plugin that actually doesn't work on the principle of choosing, but rather the plugin chooses for you. It's the Rand One Button Synthesizer. It's a button, and when you open up the interface, it looks like this. Okay, I think the first sound is always the same. But now, if you press the button, something happens. You get a completely new sound. Imagine, you don't know what to search for. You just open this plugin, press the button, and you... No, I'm not inspired. No, I'm not inspired. Oh, I'm inspired. Heaviosity, Foundation Piano. It's also a very nice piano just to score, just to bring up ideas. But now we come to the creative part. So this brings us to one of my favorite brands that I discovered only today, Nami Audio. Then we have the HF textures. Then we get muted. And the last brand we will end with, and 3 more sample libraries, is Decent Samples from David Hilowitz and Venus Theory, the Alt Strings. So another one I want to highlight from Decent Samples is the Mojo Lab 3 edition. I'm hearing a trap beat. Do you hear it? Remember, like before, I told you I like it when they hit on their instrument and make a percussion sample library out of it. What I really like is when you hit on different things and make a percussion sample library out of it. And Decent Samples actually did exactly this. Metal desk lamp. I think our challenge was successful. But before you go out there and just start using these beautiful plugins, please think about bringing in your unique sound, your unique recordings. If it's just a knocking, it just brings a little bit more humanity into your music. If you don't know how to record and produce, I just recently released a video, 7 things you need to record and produce music at home. It should pop up on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day. See you over there. Bye bye.